Welcome back to Custom Action Figures 101. I'm Rob Panick. This week we have another product review for you guys. It's a product that doesn't really get talked about a lot, even though it's one of the most important products in customizing a figure. We're going to be doing a review of some cyanoacrylate glue from Bob Smith Industries. Bob Smith Industries, they're a leader in the adhesive industry. They make a very wide range of glues that have uses in hobby hardware, everything all the way down to their IC2000 glue is used by Volkswagen to glue weather stripping into their vehicles. But we're going to go into a few of the different adhesives they offer and some of their other products, such as their InstaSet and their UnhearD debonder. But anyway, sit back, relax, enjoy the review, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, the first product we have is one that I have been using the hell out of since I got these products in from BSI. This is their InstaCure Plus cyanoacrylate. For the purposes of this review, you'll hear me say CA glue. It's just an abbreviation of cyanoacrylate. A little easier to say, not as prone to get tongue-tied saying it. But anyway, the InstaCure Plus is a gap-filling medium cure glue. It's a higher viscosity CA. If you've got looser fitting joints and you need the adhesive to bridge gaps, this is what you're looking to use. It takes 5 to 15 seconds for it to cure. Really fast curing. And one of the advantages of it is, if you've got two pieces that you're putting together and they don't fit exactly tight, you can actually lay a bead of this stuff and it'll bridge the gap in between, and then you can sand it, go over it with a little bit of liquid green stuff or something to smooth it out, and it's a great product for that purpose. The next product we have is the BSI MacSecure, and all of these adhesives come in several different sizes. You've got a 3/4 ounce pocket CA. They come in 1/2 ounce sizes. They come in 1 ounce sizes. You can get them in 2 ounce bottles. You can get them in an 8 ounce bottle. But anyway, the MacSecure is an extra thick CA glue. It's the best CA to use for most plastics, including GE Lexan. And it's one of the best choice for plastic model assembly. It works really well if you're working with action figure vehicles and play sets. If you use it in conjunction with their InstaSet, it sets instantly on its own. It's a 10 to 25 second setting glue. But using it with the InstaSet, it almost works like a putty. You can modify and fill voids. It can be carved with a knife or razor. It can be sanded and feathered to form a finish almost indistinguishable from the plastic around it. This stuff bonds fiberglass, hardwood, metal, rubber. You can use cloth to use it on cloth texture surface. You just need to scrape it a little bit with a razor blade or rough it up with sandpaper. Also works for bonding tires onto vehicles. If you've got anything with a rubber tire, the MacSecure works really well for that. The next CA glue we have from Bob Smith is their InstaCure. It is a super thin 1 to 3 second setting glue. With this stuff, it's best used when you have a joint that is really tight fitting. It's almost got a water thin viscosity, and it's best by using it. The surfaces need to be held together tight. It needs to be tight fitting, and then you will add this around the edges, and it actually has like a capillary action that sucks it down into the joint. And like I say, it's a 1 to 3 second setting glue. So this stuff is just like the name says, InstaCure. It instantly bonds and holds the parts you're working with. The next CA glue we have from Bob Smith Industries is their Super Gold Plus. They have a Super Gold and a Super Gold Plus. The Super Gold Plus is a little bit thicker. This is a gap filling glue, 10 to 25 second set time. And one of the advantages of their Super Gold is it's 100% foam safe. It's a non-frosting glue. It's odorless. There are no fumes that irritate the nose or the eyes. And with it being foam safe, it doesn't attack white foam. It can be used for building foam core of the wings of aircraft. When you're working on dioramas, you can use this stuff to bond foam, and it won't attack it and break down the actual foam. It won't fog up clear plastic, so for windshields and windows and stuff, this is the best choice to use from all the Bob Smith products. When you're bonding foam to foam, they suggest spray a really light coat of their InstaSet before you bond it, to help create a good secure glue with this stuff. But anyway, Super Gold Plus, foam safe, gap filling, odor free, works really well on clear stuff. It's your best choice for that. Now, one of the really unique products they have is their IC2000. It's a rubber toughened, they call it a tire glue. This stuff is actually a black colored glue, and it's got like a rubberized finish to it. It's shock resistant on non-porous surfaces. It adds flexibility. It adds flexibility for bonding metals, fiberglass, rubber, carbon fiber, and other advanced materials. It's great for adding tires, rubber tires onto the vehicle. When it's cured, it's pliable enough to be carved with a hobby knife. And this stuff has been used. There are several big corporations that use this stuff. It's used for rubber-to-rubber bonding by Beechcraft boats, carbon composite bonding by Boeing. They use it for rubber door seals by Volkswagen. There are different audio manufacturers that use it for speakers and subwoofer assemblies. And it's a really durable, shock-resisting, fast bonding adhesive. So, really great stuff. Give it a try. Their IC2000 rubberized tire glue. Now, this is a product that is something that can be of a lot of use. It is their UnhearD debonder. It's a CA remover. Takes 30 to 120 seconds. Basically what it does is it softens cured CA glue. If you've got two parts that are bonded incorrectly, or you get your fingers stuck together, you can put a few drops of this stuff and it will dissolve the CA in about a minute. One thing I will suggest, use caution. CA glue, when it's cured, is essentially acrylic plastic. Anything such as this that will dissolve, cyanoacrylate glue, will also dissolve plastics. So use a lot of care when you're using it. If you wind up having to use this stuff, I suggest doing a little small test piece just to make sure you're not going to ruin your part by using it. But if it, there are applications where this stuff will come in handy, especially if you glue your fingers together. I mean, I know I've done it 1,000 times gluing stuff, and a couple of drops of this stuff, roll your fingers around, and it comes right unglued. By far one of my favorite of their products is the InstaSet Accelerator. It's compatible with foam and plastic. It's for use with all CA glues, and what it does is it's a catalyst. It acts as an accelerator and allows your CA glue to quickly cure. I mean, it's pretty much instantly. Now, you can put any of these glues onto whatever the surface you're working with, give it a spritz of this stuff, and it sets like magic. It enhances the alkaline conditions during the polymerization, and it's normally used to cure the CA that flows from joints when parts are pressed together. You can spray it first with this stuff, your two parts, and then lay a bead of your glue, and it helps it pretty much instantly stick the parts together and set. Takes 6 to 8 seconds is what they say. I mean, I've had it work with the InstaCure Plus. I mean, it sets it up in less than a second. Doesn't have a bad smell to it. It's a little bit oily, so after you use it, you have to clean it up a little bit, clean up with a little bit of alcohol to remove any excess. But it's compatible with all surfaces, even clear plastic and white foam. So the Bob Smith Industries InstaSet CA Accelerator, really good product. Highly recommend this stuff. And the last product we have today from Bob Smith is their Quick Cure Epoxy. It's a two-part epoxy, and like I said, it's a quick curing epoxy. You mix it 50-50. It cures to kind of a flexible consistency. With it not being brittle, it allows it to form a lasting bond in areas that are subject to high vibration or stress. They do say that with a quick cure, not to use it in an area that's subject to long immersion in water, but like the internal structure of a boat, something that you're using, as long as it's not going to be constantly wet, it's fine. With this, the bonded parts can be handled within 15 minutes and full strength reached within an hour. They also have a couple of other ones. They have a 15-minute epoxy, they're mid-set, and they have a 30-minute epoxy as well. But anyway, that's the Bob Smith Industries product line that I have to show you today. Be sure to check them out online at bsi.inc.com. Really great company. They make some really great adhesives. I've been using them, specifically the InstaCure, the IC2000, the InstaSet. I've used those a lot for gluing the torsos together on figures. As a matter of fact, my last tutorial about assembling modern G.I. Joes, I used the Bob Smith InstaCure to glue the torso together on that figure. So anyway, check them out. let them know that Custom Action Figures 101 sent you. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in to our video review. As always, be sure to give the video some love, like it, share it, do your social media pages. Be sure to check out our forum, SERPENTOR'S.info. Check out our news site at SERPENTOR'S.com. Check out my site at galacticplastics.net. And you can find us on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Galactic Plastics, search for Serpentor's Lair, and search for our page, Custom Action Figures 101. We've got a page on Facebook where I compile all of the tutorials and reviews we do. Thanks for tuning in, and may the force be with you.